Most beginning and intermediate students press far too hard on the violin fingerboard. This pressing or gripping of the violin fingerboard makes intonation very difficult, makes playing quickly very difficult, and generally feels bad. Good violin playing should feel good, it should feel effortless. Here are a couple of exercises you can use to gain a greater sensitivity towards pressure on the fingerboard. Okay, I'm going to barely touch the string, my G string, with my first finger. I'm not pushing down at all on the string, and I'm going to try playing that as a pizzicato. Almost nothing, not a real tone. And I'm going to push it down about halfway, still no sound. I'm going to go a little bit further. Okay, I got a sound. So I'm not pushing so hard on the finger that I feel the stiffness of the fingerboard. I'm pushing only as much as I need to in order to make a clear pizzicato sound. At this point, I feel as though there's still some springy resistance in the string itself. I'll try the same with my second finger, halfway, and a little bit further. Great. My third finger, halfway, and a little bit further, feeling the springiness of the string. And here's my fourth finger, on top of the string, halfway down, and feeling the springiness of the string. Great. And my experience has been that the G string requires the most effort in order to get a decent tone. And as I go over to the E string requires the least amount of effort in terms of the finger pushing down on the string. Now, I'm somewhat careful to avoid using the term finger pressure because I think it gives the wrong impression of what's happening on the fingerboard. Even the great violinists like Yehudi Menuhin took great pains to avoid saying finger pressure. Menuhin says that the action of the fingers is a strengthening of the arches of the fingers. And I think that's a really beautiful way to think about what's happening with your fingers on the fingerboard. Not pressure, but a strengthening of the arches.